Hey everyone, and welcome to one of our how-to videos.
Today we are going to be talking about demoing drywall.
Yes, so for the majority of people out there, you're not demolishing an entire house. Maybe you're demolishing just a room or just a single wall in a room. And when you're doing that, you gotta do it a little bit more precisely.
With, yes, a little more finesse. So we're not going to just be taking large mallets to the wall and busting off lots of chunks. Our goal here is actually to remove the drywall as full pieced as possible.
Yeah.
To start that off, what you're going to want to do is take an X-Acto knife or some kind of blade and run it along the edge near the ceiling and along any wall corners. Even though you may be removing both walls, it honestly just makes it easier.
Yes, because there's actually drywall tape connecting the ceiling and to the walls and the wall to the other corner wall. And so when you're cutting into it, go in there about ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. Don't feel like you're going to be cutting too deep because there's going to be probably also some mud in front of that tape you got to cut through to get to that tape.
So yes, after you have made your cuts, then you definitely want to locate the area of your studs so that you're not hitting your drywall on a stud, because that will not help you very much. But once you've found a hole in between the studs, you're going to hit that with your hammer and just make basically a nice little grab area.
Yeah, because you can reach your hand in there and hold on, and then what you do is just kind of give the entire drywall piece there a little soft jiggle. And you're trying to loosen it up and pop it off the nails that are holding it onto the wall.
Now, it may go ahead and break off in your hand. You may get some chunks when you're doing that part. Totally fine. But ultimately, after you've gotten enough of a handhold and shaken it enough, you'll kind of start to see where the seams of your drywall are. And that's going to be really helpful for then knowing kind of how to remove the rest of that piece.
So yeah, as it starts getting loosened off the wall and those nails start popping off, you just keep going after it, taking use of that leverage and pulling the entire piece off, because you want to get that piece off in its entirety. Because the bigger the piece is, the less dust and the less debris you got to worry with.
Yes, so that's what I was just gonna say, was that if you do just end up, hitting at your drywall, just trying to like break it up into pieces, dust is definitely going to be an issue. So if you are doing a small reno in a house that you're currently living in, if you haven't done, you will know, you want to keep the dust at a minimum because it gets everywhere no matter what. So the larger the pieces of drywall, the better. The other thing is you can kind of make it into a game and see how large of a piece of drywall can I get off the wall without it breaking. Trust me, it's fun.
And after the drywall's all off, the last thing you got to do is just pull out the nails or screws. So sometimes your drywall might be screwed on. So either unscrew the screws out of your 2x4s or just take a hammer and pop out all those nails.
But yes, so cut around your edges.
Yes.
Make a moderate to smaller sized hole just so you can get some grab leverage.
Correct.
Then take off as large a piece of drywall as you can.
Yep.
Clean up the small amount of hopeful mess that you have, and then use your pry bar or hammer to remove those nails or screws if we need to do that. And then you should be left with a naked wall.
Yep, just like the one behind us. So, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. We'll be happy to answer them. If you also have some good ideas from your own experience you want to throw out there, leave it in the comments below. Also, like the video if you find it handy and share it with a friend.
Yes to all of that. Otherwise, we will see you on our next demo video.
Have a good one.
Bye, guys.